Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Sydney and I usually don't start out my videos like this, but today we are doing a palette bingo. So I like to do my eyes first, so that's why we're starting barefaced. And I asked on my Instagram story which palette you guys wanted to see a palette bingo with first, and you guys voted the So Jaded palette from Colourpop, and I am so excited because I have played with this palette a little bit, but I haven't played with every single shade yet, so I'm super duper excited to get a chance to play with this one a little bit more. But I'm not going to blabber on too long. This video is inspired by Emily Noel 83, so I of course have her channel linked down below, but let's hop into it. Alrighty, so there are 30 shades in this gigantic palette, so I just put the numbers 1 through 30 on a random number generator on my phone. So let's do the first one. We got 7. So number wise, I'm just going to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like across like that, you guys know. So the first shade that we picked would be the shade Florite right here, which is this beautiful, soft, purpley shade. It's actually one of the shades in the palette that I was super duper excited for. There's a little swatch of that right here. It's a very soft shade. I think I'm going to choose 4 or 5 shades. We'll decide when we get there. So shade number 2. We got 18, so that would be the shade Aquamarine right here, which is this beautiful, bright, soft blue. This look may not go with the top that I chose today. Oh, this is really pretty. It's much more sheer than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, but it is a pretty shadow. Alright, shadow number 3. Okay, we got number 1. Ooh, number 1 is the shade Diamond right here. This is the Super Shock shadow that's in this palette. Oh, that's gorgeous. That one's like a super easy shadow to work into because I don't think it has much of a base. It's just primarily like shine and glitter. We're gonna have a very soft look with the shades we picked so far. 23. Okay, so 23 is the shade Turquoise right here. I feel like this is going too well. That one was super pigmented right there. Do I dare pick another shade? I feel like I should, but I'm scared too. Okay, let's pick one more and see what happens. 28. So 28 is the shade Smoky Quartz right here, which is this pretty taupey shade. All right, you guys, I feel like I'm missing some shades to create a full look, so I am going to dip into some other shades within the palette to create my look, but these are the tones that we're working with. Okay, you guys, so I think I'm going to do one eye on camera, one eye off camera, so I'll start with you guys on camera. But I do already have my eyes prepped with my MAC paint pot that is currently in my project pan. I know it's not cruelty free, but I'm trying to use it up right now. And I'm trying to decide where I should start. I kind of want to work in Amethyst into the look because I feel like it plays really nicely with these tones. I think I'm going to start out with the shade Rose Quartz right here. And I'm just taking this on a fluffy brush and kind of buffing this through my crease just to get a little bit of a transition shape going. And I am kind of winging it out just a little bit. I usually like to do a wing shape with my eyeshadow. I just feel like it's really flattering on my eye shape. I'm just buffing that shade out with a clean blending brush. Okay, so I'm thinking that I want to place these 2 shades on my lid, the Super Shock shadow in my inner corner, and then this one on my lower lash line, and this deep blue in my outer corner. So first, I feel like I need to build my crease up a little bit. So to do so, I'm going to start with the shade Ametrine right here, and I'm just going to take this on a Morphe M433 brush, which is just kind of a narrowly fluffy crease brush is how I would describe it. And I'm going to start buffing this into my outer corner and through my crease. I'm also going to start kind of dragging this into that wing shape that we created earlier. I don't know why I always choose to do this eye on camera because I feel like my eyeshadow almost always comes out better on this eye. Alright, I feel like I've built that up quite a bit in the crease. I'm just going to take the brush that we used the first kind of transition shade on and just run it through just to really diffuse it. Yeah, I feel like it clung kind of weird in that portion of my eye. And then I'm just going to take this little angled crease brush. This one's from Luxie. It's the 131. And I'm going to dip into the shade Turquoise right here. And I'm going to start packing this on the outer corner. I feel like this may not be a good eyeshadow day for me. Then I'm just going to take the brush that we applied that mauve purple shade with and try to blend that out a little bit. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of my NYX glitter glue. I'm going to start in the middle portion of my eyelid, just kind of tapping it there. I like to take it like up to my crease as if I was creating a cut crease without the concealer. And I'm going to dip into the first shade that we chose, which was Fluorite right here. And I'm just using the same brush, and I'm just going to pat that directly over where we placed the glitter glue. I thought there would be more blue coming out of this shade. I'm kind of overlapping it with the blue that we placed in our outer corner as well. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more glitter glue and pat that on the inner portion of my eye. And then I'm going to dip into Aquamarine. And once again, just pat it right over the glitter glue. Not gonna lie to you guys, this is really not my favorite eye look that I've ever created. I'm gonna hop off camera, do this eye, do my face makeup, and then come back and see what we can do. Alright guys, so I finished off my face and now we're gonna finish off the eyes. I apologize if you hear some like sizzling in the background. I'm boiling water because it's lunchtime and I'm starving and I want ramen noodles. So I did add a little bit of the Kathleen Lights and Colourpop pigment in the Virgo, or maybe it's called the Maiden, it's the Virgo pigment, to the very upper portion of my upper lid shadow. I don't know what else I would call that. And I feel like that really kind of pulled everything together, cleaned it up a little bit, made it a little bit sharper. So we're just going to go really simple on the lower lash line, as I always do. I'm not like the fancy lower lash line girl. But I'm just going to start off by taking this kind of like chubby, fluffy shader brush. And I'm going to dip into the shade Rose Quartz once again, which is just our transition shade that we use for the upper lash line. And I'm just going to smudge this on the lower lash line to give us like a soft definition base. My wings got very dramatic. I think I'm going to have to pop on some falsies with this look. So then I'm going to take this little itty bitty smudger brush and I'm going to take the shade Smoky Quartz. And I'm going to tap off the excess and then blend this on the inner portion of my lower lash line. I don't necessarily like to take shimmer shades out all the way to my outer corner just because I feel like I lose a little bit of the definition then. But I think kind of in the inner portion of my lower lash line or in the center can add some like fullness to the eyes and make them look a little bit bigger in the end. I feel like my eyes look a little bit puffy right now, but lashes will fix all of that. And then I just wiped off this brush a little bit on my makeup eraser and I'm going to take this shade Diamond. I'm not sure if this brush is going to be the best to pick it up on, but we're going to try. And I'm just going to pop that in the inner corner. Oh yeah, that's not doing anything. I'm just going to take my finger and pop it in the inner corner. I feel like that just added some shine, not necessarily a lot of brightness, but that's okay. I'm just going to take my sponge and kind of tap over where it went a little bit too low to try to clean it up. And I think I'm going to call that good on the eyes. I'm going to hop off camera, put on some mascara, some lashes, and finish off my lip, and then we'll finish this video off. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I opted not to apply lashes. I'm just not really feeling like, I don't know, fussing with my makeup that much today. But lashes was just a little bit too far for me today. I'm actually really pleased with how this look came out. I feel like, again, I need to take off my sweater, but it's fine. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. I have done 1 or 2 other palette bingos, so I will link those down below for you guys if you want to see more palette bingos from me. But if there are any other palettes that you want to see a palette bingo from with me, make sure to leave them in the comments below. I am planning on doing one with the Ace Beauté Flare palette next, because when I did the little poll on Instagram, that was the next one that won. But that's going to wrap it up today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!